Ciaccona, Ciaccona, Ciaccona. It is story time. And this seems to be some type of event rather than a companion quest by the looks of it. Some new type of format perhaps? This is new. Interesting. Your summer will never wither. A rumor about demons is spreading through the streets of Ragusa, with an article pointing to the former Poets Society Golden Anthem. As you dig deeper, you uncover a tragic story deliberately concealed by the Order. Oh, not them again. But I guess, let's see. She's so pretty here, by the way. Wait, there's more. Okay, while heading to Trattoria Margherita, you encounter Carlotta. Ooh, she's back for more, who invited you to join her for dinner. During the meal, you overhear a rumor about demons. Okay, between 8 to 12. What time is it? Clearly not it. Okay, let's be there right on time. I'm so glad I read that because I was about to just walk myself over there. I don't want to be silly. Margherita. Had to dine. Oh, so cheery. Cute echoes, I like those. Oh, my lady. She's always been so elegant, I really like that.
Rover,
Formal,
fancy
you know?
running into you here.
Ooh, fancy seeing you.
Won't you dine with me? Ms. Margarita asked me to sample her newest pizza, but my goodness, these portions.
Oh my, we are digging in. That's more than just pizza. Okay, why is this game always showing food or ice cream and making me hungry? I need pizza right now. You? Wait, I know that guy.
The Order's acolytes found while clearing the abandoned
That's the
library.
blonde.
A manuscript of a poem with an accompanying music sheet. The public has already caught wind of its contents. Did you know it was signed as Golden Anthem?
Oh, the passion behind the Golden Anthem. Oh. Cristoforo, right? That's his name, I think.
Sail. I reckon the original finder fished it out the sea and put it in the library, not knowing what it was.
What is the deal with this guy?
Shh, quiet. They're criminals. Best not mention them in public.
Criminals. Golden Anthem. Now I'm curious too.
That name is not to be spoken of in Ragusa.
Oh. My bad. No wonder
Simply
everyone's like
put,
shushing.
The Golden Anthem was once a renowned poets' society.
All right.
Their 3 members were once the Sentinel's cantors, but the Order banished them for insulting the divinity.
Oh, sounds
Allegedly, their
serious.
pilgrim sail caught fire and none on board survived, and thus their last known work disappeared.
Oh, damn.
Well, since the manuscript is no longer secret, how does the tune sound?
Give me a second. Let me think.
Oh, he's about to think. Sing, I mean.
Hear that? It's exactly what they're playing now.
Oh my god, why? Oh, my lady. Well, thank you for that. They got like... the music kind of like controlled them. What just happened? That was kind of cool though.
Well,
Very
it
badass
would
with that
appear they were
gun, my
possessed by
lady.
demons, just
Oh,
as
you.
this very article suggests.
Oh. It's you again.
Friends, it's been too long.
Cristoforo. Is that what I
gather
said
you were
earlier?
Also
I
listening
think
in
so,
on
yeah.
that conversation
That's
about
the guy.
Golden Anthem's last work?
What did you mean by daemons?
Oh, demons, I said like demons or whatever.
Resentful of the Order's verdict, they committed to paper a curse upon Rinascita and Raguna. Those favored by the divinity were the most willing to raise the blade of rebellion, for they alone knew how to make divinity bleed and doctrines crumble. Though they died in exile to a great fire, their resentment festered in their music and poetry, transforming into horrors known as daemons.
Oh, okay, that tracks. The resentment transferred to the music, and so that's why they're acting like that.
Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna.
We're not letting that happen.
This article was recently published in the Raguna Literary Journal. Quite the perspective, wouldn't you say? Vengeance born of resentment. Such dark and twisted characters are hard to resist.
Well, resentment is a pretty strong and deep word.
Perhaps someone
And
unwittingly
feeling.
played that tune just now and opened the plushies to possession by the daemons. Then again, it's all conjecture. Those in the Poets' Society died years ago, and who's to say what really happened? Now, if those vengeful spirits really do exist, well, out of all the patrons here, they went straight for you, Rover. Curious and curiouser.
It's always me, man, what can I say?
By the way, it just so happens that I made a copy of the Poet Society's last work.
Oh, did you now?
Here, take it. Consider it a little souvenir from your spirited encounter. Maybe it'll prove useful later.
Why would he give us that? Some hidden intentions behind that for sure.
Goodbye, friends. A change of venue is in order. I must finish my play.
Friends. Right. Finish your play. We are part of it. Right? We're a part of the play. Oh my. Swept away by the storm are the cicadas of the Water Kingdom. Wheat straws lay adrift in the villages. Oaken wine mugs, prolonged nights of summer, lost souls wander between streets and alleys. Withered leaves fall into albums, abyssal tranquility. Rust of decay form on utensils of Holy Communion. Desolate winds of autumn. Acolytes measure the inclination of divinity with rotten scales. Frost-covered pupils of stained glass, the confessional fills with silent ash. Sleepless night of winter, a wandering bard holds a frozen lute, playing sounds that never reach. A wandering bard? With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing inferno shall forge Raguna's true gold. Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these demons, I can't say that word, will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. Let the sail take us past the towers, past the surrounding walls, and past the sentinel sculptures, as we descend silently into hell, till this song drowns into the brilliance of the sunset.
Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna.
Is that really going to happen?
Unverifiable,
They will
yes,
try.
but not entirely dismissible. That said, a peculiar entity did indeed manifest, and it attacked you.
True.
So, let's start
It's
at the
starting.
very beginning. I have a friend who's an expert in deciphering music. I believe you've met her before.
My bar lady?
She who resembles Topaz should still be near Whisperwind
Topaz?
Haven at this hour.
My brain just went to Star Rail instantly with Lady Topaz and Numby. It's all these gacha games, I swear. Ooh, quest unlocked. Where we going? Okay, follow Carlotta. The music was a vibe though. Hello.
In her world,
Oh?
poetry and music hold equal sway. Shh. Listen carefully.
Oh. Oh my god, I love this. There she is. The birdies. Oh. Beautiful.
Follow the
Oh, what a
song to Bridget.
sight. Oh my god. Cutest thing ever. Cutest song too.
Carlotta, it's been too long.
You really
There's that
must adore
energy I
that
missed
song.
again.
I remember hearing you sing it when I was little.
We only very briefly got like introduced to her in the last story, right? So I'm so glad we finally get more of her, like her infectious like energy. Silly attitude too, so I really like it. She seems so funny and like fun to be around. Oh, okay, focus, lady. You knew each other as children. Old friends. Besties.
When I was a child, whenever I passed by Ciaccona's house, I'd always hear music drifting from the courtyard. Lively, spirited, and so full of emotion.
Oh,
I remember
she
it
was
well.
drawn by it.
Those two guards of yours were like giants from Septimont. Easily 200 pounds of pure muscle.
Back then, Ciaccona's family conducted the Order's choir.
Then why is Ciaccona a wandering bard? Good question.
How should I put
She
it?
chose that path.
Well, as they say, families are always rising and falling.
She went her own way. Oh.
But a song is a song, whether sung in a grand hall or beneath the open sky. As for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs.
They parted
Anyway,
ways.
the two of you came in such a hurry. I suppose you're not here to take in the music?
I am. I still am, though. Like a nice music sesh. In the forest. Okay, there's important matters. Right. Oh, that face change. Taking in the information.
Oh, so you eavesdropped on a man rambling on in C3 Sharp, and then, poof, out pops a monster.
I mean, basically, this man was being pretty loud and passionate, right? Kind of spilling the secrets. But yeah, pretty much. You're missing the point. How sharp is the 3 sharp?
It is the point. I need to know what kind of music could possibly have the power to conjure up those monsters of yours.
Little animal in the back.
The Golden Anthem. That name should never be spoken. They're criminals.
Third time I hear
To
that.
conspire with them is to risk banishment at sea. Or worse.
Uh-oh. That's okay. The Order of the Deep can harm us one bit. That sounds like something she would say, but like, yeah. Be cool
Don't
about it, you
worry.
know?
This won't be the first time we've crossed paths with the Order.
Aw, true though. It's always the Order.
Fine.
We've fought them before, you know? Bringing justice. What's with all this corruption, I swear?
From what you've told me, the composers of this poem cursed Rinascita, spelling the fall of Raguena. When the poem is played, some type of horror appears. If I understand correctly, that's what attacked you and Carlotta. If you ask me,
Seems
this
like
story
it.
is a right load of codswallop. I don't believe a simple little poem could curse Rinascita.
The way she said that.
Then you...
We need to get to the heart of this poem and music mystery. Let me join you. I can't resist a good adventure.
Yes, join us. Oh, I can refuse.
I'll help you find the link between the
Of
music
course
and
she's
those demons.
in. This is like her
But
quest.
in return, I want you to hand these pages to me for safekeeping.
Lady, it's just a few sheets of paper. Oh, you don't say that, Rover. Sure, no problem.
Then we have a deal.
We do.
Since you believe this music summons them, how about we test it for ourselves? I've already memorized the sheet music.
Oh, wow. That's some talent.
It's risky, but there's no surer way to find out. Wouldn't you agree, Rover?
I mean, it is the way, so let's get fighting. Seeing is believing. I'm well prepared. I'm ready to fight. I mean, seeing is believing. Gotta test the theory, you know?
The final work of poets banished to distant seas and condemned to death.
Oh, there we go. She's starting.
What, I wonder, did the verses forged in flames truly sing of?
I love that so much. Oh, yes, Colin. Ooh. Oh. Play it. Oh, they're coming. The music is calling. I really like it. Subtly giving like sailor vibes, you know, ship music. Ship music.
They are just like the ones that attacked
It was
us
just
in
giving like
restaurant.
Pirates of the Caribbean, right? Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, just wait for it. I don't really know how to play now, lady.
Faster!
Stop hitting me, big guy.
A perfect chord. Ha. Leave it to me. Astral modulation.
I didn't need to do the all, but well.
Swift and resolute.
Well. You know, let's just use her and test her.
Polyphony.
Completely.
Mind the tempo.
Just one of those days where I'm not dodging. Oh, hell no.
Now presenting
There we go.
A poem of finale.
Gorgeous. How do I do this? Oh,
Swift and
you keep
resolute.
singing while I
The end has
tend
come.
to these. I'm not sure I'm doing it right, but I'm still enjoying this. Oh my. Okay, Sani. She's always going way too hard. Kaboom. Careful. It was like the last trace of music, and it was about to come alive again. Because she was the source.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath.
The music
Their last
speaks.
work is nothing but a curse upon us all. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing furnace shall forge Raguna's true gold. Is it saying Raguna will burn to the ground?
They wanted their resentment to echo through the streets. Just by reading this, I can almost see their terrifying faces in the fire.
These voices. They're people of Raguna, aren't they? I think I heard Mr. C3 Sharp in the mix.
If the poet's resentful souls gave
Interesting.
birth to daemons, then shouldn't they sound like the poets themselves?
Interesting.
Those voices were just people who read or heard their work.
Perhaps the voices themselves are what causes the daemons to manifest.
That sounds more like it. Yeah.
In the legends, daemons are born of death and curses. But what we've seen isn't like that, no. They're more like horrors created from people's words and imagination.
You know, stories stay over time, so...
The voices were somewhat muddled.
That will make
Perhaps I can refine the melody.
quite a lot of sense.
This time, we need to listen harder.
Anything is possible. Oh.
Let's find out what the true story really is.
Are we going inside the story? Ooh, we are. That's pretty bright. The truth of the demons. As Ciaccona adjusts the tune, melodies from the demons reshape into a realm. From within, you will learn the truth of their origins. Okay, start.
This is a realm created from melodies. Music can transcend space and time to bring memories and stories to life.
That music shit is no ordinary piece of music, is it?
No. Normally, you can't perceive the frequencies in a melody. But that manuscript lets you see the world as I do.
They burned in despair, resentful of the
kinda-
Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all.
It's the same as what we heard before, but now I see something. A balance scale with a crowd of people.
Yeah, I was thinking
standing
about
on
it.
one of
It's a
the
balance
pans.
scale. Yeah, here's the
What
ones
are they
that...
weighing?
Oh,
The two sides of the scale represent differing perspectives.
pretty much.
Once a work is made public, its meaning no longer
They're like in the
belongs to its
shadow,
creator alone.
too, and they're in
It
the
is
light.
shaped by the interpretations of its readers. Perhaps it was a simple poem at first, nothing more. But then that article claimed it was a curse upon Raguna. Given that members of the Golden Anthem were banished on the Pilgrim's Sail and died in a fire, the notion quickly took hold. No one knew exactly what happened, so they filled in the gaps with their imaginations. With motive and a complete story. Perhaps that's all it took for a lie to become the truth. Each time someone plays their
So it's
last
like
work,
they
it summons
manifested
demons.
it into reality
This
after all
is the
that.
Golden Anthem's revenge and curse upon Raguna.
It became an
Still.
actual thing.
Words and imagination alone cannot bring something into existence.
Some type of curse. Unless there's a resonator involved.
Yes, someone must have used them to create the daemons. What if the mastermind pulling the strings from the shadows is the author of that article? Daemons are bound to their creator, so it might not be a coincidence you felt them target you at the restaurant. There could be a connection between you and this mastermind. Or perhaps they have their own reasons for wanting to see you silenced.
Seeing me silenced though, or seeing me in action? Well, these demons affect Raguna.
Imagination knows no bounds. If left unchecked, such incidents will only increase.
Oh,
For
the
resonators,
echoes.
dealing with them isn't much of a challenge. But for ordinary folk, it's enough to spark panic across the city. Finding the one pulling the strings should be our priority.
Yep. Imagination knows no bounds. If left unchecked, things could only get worse. Oh, so this is different. Yeah, this is why it's an event. The real ending still has some missing pieces. Let's try again. Give me that. Gotta claim everything. I'll replay story. There's 2 more. I mean, replay story. Resume from choices? Oh, I need inspiration for it. Oh, this is what it is for. Like those 6 out of 6 thingies. Okay, let's unlock one. How do we catch this
If the
mastermind?
demons are born from the public's imagination, then things will shift once we catch whoever is responsible for starting this in the first place. This mastermind has gone to great lengths to twist the facts, stirring fear and turning it into resentment. It may be an attempt to cover up certain stories about the Poet Society. He must be tied to them somehow. If we can learn more about the Golden Anthem, we might be one step closer to catching him.
You realize people's interpretation and imagination of music and poems are what brought these demons into being. What is this though? 23 hours? So, okay, definitely an event, so. But I guess I'll get to finish the main story plot, right? With Ciaccona, and I can probably keep on going to reveal the whole plot. after that?
Music and
We're here for the
poetry are
story.
born
Let's
from
focus on that.
kindness and hope. Yet now they've been twisted to create these monstrosities.
True.
Whoever is behind this won't just sit back and watch.
We won't
the thought of confronting them
either.
is already inspiring me to write a ballad. What should I call it? What instruments would fit?
Our
Cute,
enemy
though.
hides in the dark, while we remain in the light. If that's the case, we need to split up. With your tenacity and Ciaccona's expertise, we will uncover the truth.
And Opal?
Someone has pointed a gun at Cat's Eye. Someone ought to pull back the curtain and expose them. The family has its ways. Tracing the article's source and finding this mastermind won't be a problem.
So where do we start? Where should we begin our investigation? So I'm guessing it's either like that Cristoforo guy, the blonde. He has a weird vibe, and we know he's kind of like, we know he's on the other side of things, right? And then there's the Order. Where should we begin our investigation?
If we find melodies connected to the Poets' Society, I can bring the past into clearer focus. I've got it, Rover! I know a place where they've definitely left their mark. Let's go! Onward to new melodies!
To new melodies. That's nice. Oh, we're riding one of these.
I really admire the wind. It's free to go anywhere without restraint. If only it could carry my poems into the hands of everyone across the world.
Oh. Pretty. The echo, though. Beautiful. Ciaccona. Beautiful. I wouldn't mind a friend just singing the whole time or vibing like that, you know? What is this place?
Ta-da! Welcome to Requiem Paradise.
Ta-da. Oh.
This is where Raguna's musicians lay their old instruments to rest. For the people of Raguna, the sea is everything. We live and sleep by the sea, and our souls drift out to sea when we pass. Since an instrument is an extension of the musician, it's only fitting that it's buried by the sea. May its dreams be long and sweet before returning to the waves. I'm certain this is where the poets of the Golden Anthem laid their instruments to rest before their banishment. What's wrong? You seem troubled.
Yeah, Robert is deep in thought. Have you found any leads? Do we have to find like the instruments? Maybe we'll be able to connect them to the souls of their owners or the people that play them.
Is that what's been on your mind this whole time? I say, if the answers aren't coming, let it all go and clear your mind.
Good advice.
To be honest, I haven't found any leads either. But worry not. This is what we
She's speaking to herself too. Bottleneck. I love how she's giving advice, but she's in the same predicament.
Once, I spent 3 days just trying to find the right words to describe a tree. Couldn't do it. Not one word.
That's me the whole time. I like need like a minute or a second. I need some time to digest what my brain always sees, or encounters, or experiences.
So, I stood under that tree and prayed for an apple to fall on my head.
Oh well. And did it? I bet it did.
You know, just like in those stories where inspiration strikes after an apple hits you. And, well, at least you get a snack out of it.
That usually happens to me at night when I need to be sleeping. So I never sleep. So did an apple hit you? So did inspiration find you? Let's see if an apple hit.
Sadly, the apples weren't ripe and none fell. No free nibbles for me, unfortunately.
She should have kind of helped nature in that case, kind of give it a little kick to the tree. A nice little movement, you know? Don't harm the tree. Maybe the wind would have done its thing. Oh, what? What? A magical apple?
Try it.
Lady, you can just make apples appear out of nowhere. Poisonous apple. Nah, imagine. Cute red apple. Oh, she's just... Okay.
It's a real apple.
She didn't even question it.
Later,
It's
when I
good.
finally decided to leave, I looked up through the gaps in the branches and suddenly saw a blooming flower atop a cliff. Turns out, even without an apple, inspiration may yet strike. But if I hadn't stood there, I might have
she was
missed that
doing the thing, looking at the
unexpected burst of
sky.
beauty.
But if I hadn't stood there, I might have missed that unexpected burst of beauty. Yeah, I had to reread that because I
So,
got lost in her face.
Maybe this is enough. Let's
Her
put
actions.
aside heavy thoughts and continue our walk with a clear mind.
Let's. Sounds
I'm starting
good.
to understand why
Oh.
Carlotta calls you Topaz.
Sunlit. This is nice right here. Wow.
Is that so? But I'm nowhere near as dazzling as the sun. If anything,
Oh, you
I'd rather
are.
be like Icarus in the story.
Oh.
Soaring freely in the sky, even if it means falling in the end.
Oh. Just a free soul. She's been seeking that freedom.
I sense the melody of an instrument close by. Let's search for it.
I guess we're walking. The sensor. Press T, not E, silly. Oh, there's like two. Are we really walking? I mean, it's telling me there's two over there. I guess I'm just gonna go straight to... Oh. I like the harp?
A harp. It's in excellent condition.
I was
Its
hesitated for a
tones flat
second.
and dull. Let's keep it for now and see if there are any other instruments nearby.
Alright. Alrighty. She keeps going back to that one, it's probably there.
Is that a lute?
Ooh.
Its echoes are faint. Perhaps because it's been abandoned longer than the previous two. I'll need some time to decipher it.
Oh. So, the
sound
older
may
it...
be weak, but there's an undeniable strength to it.
Oh, there's hope. There's hope. I was going to say, like, maybe it's been, like, too long for there to be a trace.
Rover,
Right?
behind you!
Oh, hello. There's definitely still something.
It seems this lute likely belonged to a member of the Poets Society. Which is to say,
Totally.
it holds the melodies they left behind.
Oh my. She's pretty fast. I'm almost like missing her movements. Only because I'm not really used to... Oh, hello.
The end has come.
I feel like we're only going to be fighting plushes in this quest slash
A
event.
grand overture! The timbre
Oh.
also matches. I believe this lute is exactly what we've been looking for.
Pretty, pretty. It's full of life.
Sometimes, even when the instruments are the same, the performer's mood can change the entire sound. For example, this lute doesn't seek to boast. It speaks softly, like a traveler sharing a story over tea in the warmth of an afternoon.
Oh my. They really know how to do it well in this game. That's really cool.
The true purpose of music is to express what words cannot.
It certainly has the style of a poet.
Rover, if there's something you want to say but can't put into words, if you sing it, maybe I'll understand.
Oh, don't tell me, then I'll have to start singing. I only sing to myself.
But I haven't even heard you sing yet.
Oh. Just like you first, and I will try.
Perhaps another time. Once all this is settled, I'll perform for you. Be sure to listen closely then.
Oh. I get a performance, like, just from me.
Now, it's in the lute's hands.
I can't
hope
wait.
This melody holds a tale worth telling.
There we go again. Realm of Melodies. I won't even try to read because
Listen, I hear something up ahead.
and there's someone up ahead. There's 2 people up ahead.
It seems like an interrogation room. This melody carries the weight of the Poet Society interrogation. Let's keep moving. Take care with each step. The melodies left by these instruments are extremely fragile. The realm we're about to enter will appear fragmented.
Okay, it's broken.
We may find ourselves straddling vast rifts in time and space. A single misstep could draw us into other melodies, leaving us lost within them.
What do you mean with a misstep? It's like if I go to the water, well, I can't really. So, we're gonna too. We just follow the way.
Farrell of the Golden Anthem.
Acolyte
Know
interrogator.
that Imperator is stern, yet merciful.
Imperator?
The Codex teaches us those whose sins are cleansed by the sea shall remain blessed by the sea.
Those whose sins are cleansed by the sea shall remain blessed by the sea?
It is a grave offense to slander the Sentinel. This includes your claim that the Sentinel's true form is a steed of the skies. I was told you found this lie carved on a lithograph.
A lie?
In the face of the tempest, a giant celestial steed carved a path for the Ark. How absurd.
Oh, he's being punished.
If you admit you were mistaken at tomorrow's trial and reveal where you have hidden the evidence, I will move mountains to protect you and your companions.
That sounds a little bit deceiving. I don't believe
Remember,
it.
Imperator only responds to repentance, not silence.
I'm sorry, Sir Acolyte. I'm doing my best to cooperate. Please don't mistake my silence for defiance. It's just, this room is freezing, and I've caught a chill. Makes it hard to talk.
Well, he's speaking very clearly, but...
I'm afraid that by the time I see the Sentinel, I will have lost my voice entirely. Perhaps then, they will judge you for silencing a poor transgressor's confession.
They will judge you.
As long as you repent and help us destroy those blasphemous poems and songs, the Sentinel shall show mercy. You are a wise man. I trust you will make the right choice. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good night, Mr. Farrell. I will always be here should you wish to receive the Sentinel's mercy.
No need to worry, Sir Acolyte. In fact, I'm beginning to enjoy the cold.
He won't be talking.
Neither official nor private records show them as having ever repented in the Cathedral of Mercury. This melody is fading fast. Let's check if there's anything nearby to amplify it.
Okay, Rimbaud.
Farrell's gone mad. He ought to have hidden the truth in our secret study. Why would he slip this dangerous knowledge into his poems and hand them out to children? We ought to have buried the truth.
Oh damn, he made it public like everywhere.
Buried the truth.
What are you thinking?
It just occurred to me. Is that our mastermind's true aim? Not only to bury the past, but also to silence those who know the truth. Like you. To that end,
All right.
he stirs panic to deepen Ragonese prejudice against the Poet Society, using this opportunity to create monsters born from our words. Words and music are weapons without form.
True. Selena.
I understand what Farrell was trying to do. We're not adventurers or mighty resonators. We don't even have the time or ability to determine whether that lithograph is real or fake. Farrell only wanted to share the voice of uncertainty. He hoped someone might understand his doubts. Our fate has been sealed. All we can do now is choose what we believe, and carry what we hope to be the truth to our graves.
They don't sound like they're full of hatred at all.
No.
If anything, they appear to have anticipated what would happen. During the interrogation, they kept their composure and did not offer fierce resistance. In fact, they even showed sympathy for the interrogator.
Yeah, they were like very open about
Everything
it.
seems to revolve around the Order. Could they be the ultimate mastermind behind this?
It's them.
We don't know that for certain. But at least we now know the Poet Society would never place a curse on Raguna.
Farrell.
I knew this was to be our fate. From the moment we uncovered that lithograph, I knew it would come to this. Still, I have no regrets.
Fate was sealed.
But if the Sentinel's true form is a flying steed, what does that make the Imperator we've pledged our faith to?
Oh.
All this time, we've been living nothing but a lie.
The Order's stance is that the Poet Society concealed blasphemous works. Yet the Order themselves concealed the lithograph's existence. What were they afraid of?
The Poet Society discovered the Sentinel's true form.
That's right! You must have seen the Sentinel in the inverted tower.
And I couldn't. I love that.
To keep the Sentinel's true form a secret, the Order ruined the Golden Anthem's reputation.
Oh.
The melody is fading faster now and becoming unstable. We should leave. We can continue our discussion later.
Oh, we're falling.
Where is this place?
Yeah,
A
where are
study?
we?
Ciaccona, are we... Ciaccona?
Oh, I'm alone? Why does it look like a stage, like a play?
We must
With
have
all
gotten
the props and
separated.
everything?
Ciaccona did say even a slight misstep could draw us into other melodies.
You are to build a home here, like seabirds. Dwell upon the water, just as countless stars dot the night sky.
Girl in the study.
I don't know if what I'm feeling is right or wrong.
Oh, is this her past self?
They were clearly the Sentinel's cantors. Why would anyone call them criminals who insulted divinity?
It has to be.
It's
Yes.
a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone.
Reveal your face, little lady.
I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns. I am a nighthawk of
Oh,
wings
cutie.
of flame, soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold. A flame, celestial steed, true form I behold.
Let's follow her for now. Oh. I like the whole vibe of this place and the green. It's a strong green here, like... Oh?
The night sky will be illuminated by wings of flame, and I shall be reborn born in immortal poetry.
Because they cannot banish the truth, the Order of the Deep instead banished us to the sea. Our thirst for truth is why we were cast out.
The Order.
No matter what, remember this. The truth will always exist. And the truth is gold that is unafraid of the fiercest of flames.
I can't get through, but the sounds are coming from over there.
There's an invincible wall.
What is this place? Who are you?
She's always been distant and aloof. But her true melody is both heavy and fragile. Ciaccona toccata.
Toccata.
As long as you still draw breath, lift your eyes and look. With this poem, your life is eternal.
To think she watched all of that behind the glass, just the unfairness.
Rover? Rover, are you all right?
Second time I kind of like pass out and then she's like worried in front of me. Ugh.
Finally, I got you out of there. You must have been drawn into a different melody on our way out.
Clearly. Recount what you saw in the study. Don't tell Ciaccona what you saw. I mean, we're choosing honesty, right?
I just walked into a study and ran into a strange little girl. She seemed quite taken with the Poet Society's work.
Have I been wearing my mask this whole time? My brain.
She mentioned a name.
Oh?
Ciaccona toccata.
I see. I don't know who you met, but Toccata is my family name.
I may have looked into your past.
As I said before, for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs.
Well, yeah, she did mention that. She won't
Just
really
call me
get into
Ciaccona.
that.
We don't need to overcomplicate things. Well, we have made some progress. The melody we were in gave me a hint on what to do next.
Yeah, those like thoughts of the past, she clearly built a wall around it. A wall that she doesn't want to like cross again. Next stop is the Order, right?
Yes. Seeing as they banished the Golden Anthem, we might find more clues in the Cathedral of Mercury.
Let's go. Follow the melody, what she said before. Okay, really? I thought that it was like close until I realized just how far away. Look for clues outside. Why are you making my little girl cry here? The Order annoys me big time.
Wind guide me.
Have you found her yet?
Oh?
No.
She's not here either.
Someone's lost.
Greetings, sisters. Might I ask, have you seen someone dressed like us who likes to walk with her head down?
I only saw that little girl crying.
No. Razor doesn't like walking with her head down. She must have gotten into some trouble.
What are you all doing here? Those are some very fine robes. Rower. What if I say that though?
Thank you for the compliment, madam.
It's
These
not
are all
the time, I know.
robes. We're rehearsing hymns to sing at the ceremony.
Oh, little choir.
Racer is our lead chorister. We took a break from rehearsing to play hide and seek. But when the time ran out, we couldn't find her.
Uh-oh.
Maybe she got mad at us because we sang badly.
Oh,
she
no.
hasn't smiled at us much since rehearsal started.
Can
No,
you tell your big
no,
sister
that
here
could
what
never
hymn
be
you're
the
rehearsing?
case.
The teacher says it's a hymn to honor the brave knights and the Sentinel's guidance. But Razor says the hymn was written by a bunch of criminals.
Oh. You and Ciaccona realize that these criminals are in fact members of the Golden Anthem.
Well, which way did Racer go? We can help you look for her.
Racer.
Really? She went that way.
Okay. Do we use the sensor now? Okay, just follow. There? Oh, little kitty. Oh.
Such a beautiful voice, isn't it?
Oh. My heart.
You're the laureate! And you are? My name is Ciaccona.
A friend of mine.
Don't be scared. We're only here so that you can finish your game of hide and seek.
Hide and seek, right. Myron and the others are waiting for me. Sorry I've caused you trouble.
How about a little chat first? Something's troubling you. I can tell.
Oh, her words are very comforting.
What? Of course not. The ceremony is coming up, and the choir still has so much to rehearse. I'm fine.
We would like to listen.
Young ones today have so much talent. If I had the chance, I'd love to learn how to sing hymns. You know, our laureate here definitely knows how to sing hymns.
Oh no, don't drag me into this. I did not sign up for this. Yes, I do. Oh god, just tell me what's troubling you. Rover, Rover. Where's the comforting mother in you? There's a child here.
It's just... Before the performance, the choir has to listen to the same music, recite the same lyrics, and do the same rehearsals every day. What's more, the hymn we're practicing, it was composed by bad people. Teacher calls them heretic poets.
Also, the teacher put those words in her head.
Myron and the others never complain. They're always eager to sing praises to the Sentinel on stage. But now, their dreams are all dashed because of me. Myron, Patero, and Chia's voices are in perfect harmony.
Little lady.
I can never keep up. And I don't like this hymn.
She doesn't want to be a
Myron
burden.
and the others are too young to realize that heresy is a grave offense. But I know. I just don't understand why the Order wants us to sing songs written by criminals. The more I thought about it, the more out of rhythm I became. In the end, I could barely sing at all.
So she lost her voice. Her own voice, too. But your singing just now was beautiful.
That song
Indeed.
just now. I've already forgotten how it's supposed to sound.
Well, what do you think a hymn should sound like?
A hymn, as the books state, is a song of praise for the Sentinel who leads the lost to the abundant lands.
No, not that. I mean, how does it make you feel? Try to remember what you were feeling when you were singing alone in the corner just now.
Yeah, what feeling does it evoke?
Oh, I didn't want to hold everyone back. And I really wanted to help everyone have a great performance at the ceremony.
Then hold on to that feeling. Let's rehearse again. You don't have anyone sitting in on your rehearsals, do you?
Oh.
Uh-huh. No.
Well then, the laureate and I will be the first to hear you perform.
Yes, we will. Here for support. Sing it confidently, young lady. Oh. Is she singing along? She's doing her thing. Oh, she put it in her book. She composed it. Oh, we go again. The white screen. Songs of the old days. Songs from the past are sung once more. However, the choir's performance seems to have encountered some trouble, as their pure voices are drowned by the chattering crowd.
This is a cathedral. That's the choir on stage, with the Poets Society leading them. Looks like it's a ceremony of some kind. It sounds like...
Oh, I'm gonna need inspiration. Okay, let's see. Let's just go with what we have. A song to glorify the Order's reign.
On the surface, yes. The Order certainly upheld Raguna's prosperity and stability. The poets, praised for their songs to honor the Sentinel, earned the Order's favor. Despite their banishment, their works still serve the Order's cause today. But this, my friend, doesn't strike the right chord we need to follow.
Yeah.
Simply knowing the
Dang
Order once
it.
stood with the poets doesn't reveal the true reason behind their banishment.
If the Poet Society was once connected to the Order, why were they banished? Give me that. Replay story. I guess we're unlocking the third one. No, I lost another one. Okay. Should have just went with the second. A triumphant victory song for the knights.
Sounds like a song celebrating the knights who defeated the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven. Wait, someone's approaching the stage.
There's some commotion here. Oh, a slap.
Degenerates! Arrogant hypocrites, every last one of you! You have no idea what happened! Not at all!
Damn,
As
that's
the
an
Order
angry
reduced
man.
our sacrifices to mere tales to be told over tea! The Sentinel's blessing! Ah! Where were you when we fought the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven? Where were any of you? Where was the Sentinel?
The violence in those
Fight for the Sentinel
words.
or for the damned Order! We fought for ourselves! You're nothing but hypocrites!
This is madness! Who is this madman? Someone remove him from here immediately! Do not be deceived. All knights who rode into that battle wielded swords sanctified by the Order. They fought in the name of divinity!
What he said about the common folk, is it true? Tell me, were they also sanctified at Whisperwind Haven? I must
What
save
is
myself.
true and what is false.
What a mess. I suppose this incident is what changed the Poets Society.
Yeah. The cathedral's gate is open. We should leave now.
Strange. Why is this passageway so long? This is the same study I stumbled into in the Realm of Melodies.
She's covered in books.
Afternoon tea! Yes, please. Your tea and biscuits, miss. I'll reapply the medicine once you've finished. Next time, no more climbing walls. Understood?
Oh, she injured
Wasn't just
herself.
for fun. I was trying to...
To grab a book?
There, I understand.
The
You've
wall?
always been a curious child. You saw something terribly interesting and
To
snuck out to take
escape.
a closer look. Wait. Is it raspberry? My favorite. Huh? Ow! Look at this. This book
Aw.
says the flower doesn't live long.
Adorable.
But that's silly. I know it can survive the coldest of winters. Maybe one day I'll become a great bard, a proper one, who never makes mistakes like this.
Oh,
Miss,
are really
this
dreaming.
study is a secret.
That freedom.
You must never tell a soul. I understand. But I've always wondered, why do people say they're guilty? There are so many interesting poems and songs here. Why won't Father let me see them?
Oh, you'll understand when you're older, miss.
And she will indeed. The common folk once criticized the Poet Society's works. The poets themselves wondered if their creations were telling the truth.
Oh, what splendid singing! Even the laureate was enraptured.
And the thumbs up. I just did the thumbs up myself, like you could see it.
Racer did wonderfully.
She did.
Thanks to you, I
She
figured
did.
it out. Sincerity is what truly matters when we pray and sing praises to the Sentinel.
Yes.
Yes. A hymn isn't just a few lines of history. It is shaped by your feelings and experiences. A hymn may differ in each person's eyes, but its resonance and meaning are universal. I hope you'll give the audience a spectacular performance on the day of the ceremony.
Reza leaves to rehearse with the other children. After she leaves Ciaccona, I swear.
What did you see in Reza's melody?
The hymn's backstory.
The Poets Society was criticized for glorifying the knights over the common folk during one of their hymn performances. Their assumptions were challenged, so they traveled to the knights' encampment at Whisperwind Haven to verify the truth for themselves.
This incident may have been the turning point for the Poets Society. Did you find any other clues?
Say nothing. I strayed into a different melody again. We should tell her, because this is the second time and she's involved. But I know she wants no memory of those times.
Next time we venture into the realm of melodies, perhaps we should tie our hands together to stop you from getting lost.
Yeah, grab me.
If the Order's choir is pointing us
Keep
to
getting
Whisperwind Haven,
lost.
then that's where we'll find more clues. Let's go.
Once again, just brushing it off. Had to, okay, we're using this. Wait, can I actually use this here? Yeah.
I've heard of these nights during my travels. This should be where their old encampment stood. But there don't seem to be any instruments, poems, or music here that carry
Oh, I
the
thought they were
memory of a
coming.
melody. Let's try searching the area first.
Okay, absorb the nightmare. Two more. I hope I don't trigger that fight. There we go. Oh boy. Worn notes. Ha ha ha, bravo. Let us sing another to this occasion. With Raguna's city behind us, at long last we have arrived where the knights once set camp. Oh, those marvelous knights living the way of Krolachi. We build bonfires at night and admire the windmills during the day. We play music and sing together under their turning sails. The townsfolk call us bonfire bards. When the windmills come to rest, we'll go chasing along the rivers and lakes. But above all these, there's nothing like flying across the field on a clear day. From the air, I glance down at this land wrinkled by time. Sunlight blankets over the pillars of the night's collapsed ruins, where 1,000-year-old tree stands in its silent vigil. It just got super dark. With its roots sprawling across the stone crevices. As the wind carries me across the lake's surface, the reflections of the red roof tiles of the Igla town gleam and dance like pomegranate seeds scattered on top of a sheet of blue silk. The red-topped windmill overlooks the town, slowly turning and beckoning homebound travelers.
These bonfire poets were no doubt members of the Poet Society. The note says they have
Why did it get
wandered
so
the
dark
area
out of
looking
nowhere?
for
Was that like
inspiration.
cloud passing by? Probably.
To find the melody, we should try to follow the route they once took. Perhaps inspiration will strike us along the way.
Perhaps. We'll find it and it will find us. Oh. We're flying. Oh. Oh god.
This was the last stop on their route. Oh, the view just now as we soared
The
in
tree.
the sky was just breathtaking. What is it? Has anything come to mind?
It's the wind.
Oh, yes. How did I miss that? The wind is the finest recorder of melodies. It rises from the primal, churning endlessly, echoing in our ears without end. I believe the melodies left by the Poet Society were witnessed by the wind, and it will carry them to us.
The wind will guide you. What are you doing?
Playing a tune, of course. I want to capture the mood they must have felt when they were here. I'm curious as to what they left behind.
Oh. Don't mind me. Ciaccona plays her instrument, the wind stirs, and the melody of the Poet Society
Rimbo and Selena
fills
must have
the air.
returned to Raccoon by
I
now.
thought we were gonna hear
That
her.
lithograph of the Sentinel's true form.
Come on.
It has to be here somewhere.
What, the lithograph? Oh, a memory of Pharaoh.
Did that gentleman guide us intentionally? Who exactly was he?
Gentleman? Why am I thinking about, the blonde guy?
Backpack stuffed
Again.
with papers claiming to be a common artist traveling in search of inspiration.
Sounds like him.
Yet he spoke like a nobleman. But I can't afford to think about that now. If not for his help, we'd still be singing praises to a false sentinel. He's right. We cannot continue to sing for the Order anymore. We must enlighten the people of Raguna. They deserve to know the truth. The Knights of the Order defend only the Order's interests, and so the time has come for us to become knights for the people of Raguna.
Oh, but that never happened.
It seems someone told the poets the truth about the Sentinel, and even suggested they stop singing solely for divinity and begin singing for the common folk as well. On the surface, what our mystery man said makes perfect sense. He even has knowledge of Imperator's true form. And this hidden lithograph is evidence the poets were telling the truth.
Yeah, he like orchestrated all of this, for all of this to happen. Oh, I was like, what am I doing? Investigate.
Is this form of the Sentinel the same as the one you saw at Aveneolium?
Oh, there it is. The majestic steed carved on the lithograph looks the same as the sentinel you saw before. Like twins.
So the poets were indeed banished for uncovering the Order's secrets. Even under interrogation, they held their silence. It wasn't until they met this mysterious man and learned the truth that they chose to become Knights of Raguna. Resentment and curses are not songs of their own style. As for the true mastermind, we still have no direct proof linking him to the Order. We must confront his lies and put an end to these Daemon incidents. But once the truth of the Golden Anthem at Imperator is revealed, it will no longer be just a matter of daemons. But is now the right time?
It is.
The will of the people is strong. This mastermind is so sure that the lies about the Sentinel will go undiscovered and that no one will easily believe the truth. The truth exists to be uncovered. All we need is to plant the seeds of doubt in the people's hearts and let them take root and grow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's get going then. We'll go back to Margarita's.
Those words
it's
right
where our
there.
story began, and it's where it must end.
I don't want it to end though. Oh, the game just did it for me. Appreciate it. Ask Margarita to gather the ingredients. Hello.
Miss Margarita! Well, hello. If it isn't Rover and Ciaccona.
The two of you already know each other?
Oh, Miss Ciaccona is a regular around here, you know. I've even asked her to perform a few times. Helps bring in the crowds.
Oh, really?
Actually, I've come to ask a favor of you today, Miss Margarita. I'm sure you've heard the rumors circulating lately about the Poets Society's legacy. There's something important we'd like to share. Could you help us gather everyone?
Not a problem at all. Did you make any big discoveries? I'm so curious about what actually happened. It's driving me nuts.
Margarita agrees to your request and begins to gather an impressive crowd. You and Ciaccona take your place on an impromptu stage, the curtain poised to rise.
Over. We'll begin when you're ready.
Oh god, I mean, I believe in you, let's go. The stage is set. You're back at the Margaritas, ready to uncover the truth behind the demons. But instead of announcing the truth, Ciaccona asks the crowd a few questions, claiming the answer will be revealed at the Odyssey Opera House in the following day. Your guess is she's trying to gather a bigger audience, and today is but a raise of the curtains. Smart.
The poets
Very
did
smart
board
move.
the Pilgrim's Sail, becoming the stars of their own final act. We all know how that tale ended. A great fire consumed the ship, dragging it to icy depths, and the poets of the Golden Anthem with it. But hear this. Banishment did not breed hatred in their hearts for our city, and the flames did not scorch a curse into their music or poems. If you wish to hear their true voices once more, seek them at the Cathedral of Mercury. The children there still sing hymns written by the poets of the Golden Anthem. And yet, not a single daemon has appeared. Even as those poets faced their end.
Oh, I only have two more. They did not surrender to hatred. Is this a ship? And like, yeah, this is dark right here. Fire too. It looks like snakes. They did not surrender to hatred.
As the fire filled the ship's cabins, they penned their last poems with death drawing near. Perhaps they were greeted by the Sentinel in their final moments. Or perhaps they fell silently toward death.
Perhaps.
If the poets truly meant to curse Raguena, why would they write such obscure poems? Why not simply leave their works behind in Raguena? No. Their last words were hastily written as the flames closed in. This charade, it was carefully crafted, twisting their work to conceal the truth. We already have... No.
You notice Ciaccona deliberating something.
Tomorrow, at the Odyssey Opera House, I will reveal the truth. Until then, I thank you all for your patience.
Ciaccona throws questions at the crowd, claiming the truth will be revealed on a larger stage tomorrow. Gather the people. Spread the word.
This is very confusing.
Previously.
Sorry.
Gloria, is this all real?
Excuse me, did
What do
he
you mean by
just
the
push
truth?
my lady aside?
Did you discover something?
Onlookers. You did not do that to my Ciaccona.
The poets of the Golden Anthem, they were...
Come on, you can speak. Oh. Oh, this guy
Fascinating
again.
Story indeed. You've certainly piqued everyone's curiosity.
And you always seem to be watching. Spying on
the
us.
speech you made just now. You're implying the poets of the Golden Anthem were framed and their works deliberately misinterpreted.
Exactly. Someone used the story of the Golden Anthem to stir the public's curiosity. This is what created the daemons.
If memory serves, official records of the Order of the Deep state the poets were charged with blasphemy against the Sentinel. Surely you're not suggesting this was all the Order's doing? I dare say.
I do suggest
such remarks would be considered a grave
that
crime,
they did it.
punishable by banishment.
Now punish me, but it's the truth.
Are you from a noble family? The city's elite have a habit of siding with the Order.
Oh. There we go. Say it like it is. Attention.
I'm afraid you misunderstand. I admit, I do get that question quite often. I am but a traveling playwright.
Sure.
Your presentation brings me back to a play I wrote in my youth. A group of birds, locked inside a cage. Convinced they will never fly, they do nothing but stand on a perch. Then, one day, the cage door opened. The young birds flapped their fragile wings attempting to fly, but plummeted to the ground, one by one.
Oh.
Many consider their fate a
Try to
tragic
escape. Break free.
one. What say you?
I see it differently. Even if they met their end falling into the abyss, they still had a chance to glimpse the sky and spread their wings.
Yeah.
And what of those who chose to remain in the cage, having witnessed their predecessors fall to their demise? Will they dare to reach for the skies after realizing the cost of choosing to fly? Does the truth exist to protect or to harm? That is the question.
Oh, there's doubt in her now.
Miss Poet, I look forward to tomorrow's arrival.
Meanie. Oh no. No, she's remembering. She can't escape her past. Oh, she's back, she's back. Ta-da! Cute.
A splendid retaliation. I witnessed all of your performance. Like everyone present, I too eagerly anticipate tomorrow's arrival.
How's everything on your end?
As expected, the Order's fingerprints are all over it. According to our inside sources, it was none other than acolytes from the Order who salvaged the poet's lost works from the wreckage. They've long known of their existence and hid the poems in the Order's library. It's possible this was a sham all along. Choosing to make it public now likely means they're using those poems to obscure the real truth.
Damn right they are.
Now, considering the fact that the untraceable article first began circulating among poets, musicians, and playwrights alike, I think it's fair to say its author is a regular of such secret circles. He may even be the resonator we've speculated about.
This is so interesting. It's like more than... It's more like an event, right? And more than just a story quest. It seems to be very tied to the main story. Right?
His collusion with the Order is why these rumors are allowed to run rampant in the streets. I'll have someone follow this secret circle's trail and see what we can find. We should also share these findings with Ciaccona. As a poet, her insights would be much appreciated.
You search around but find no sign of her. Oh no.
That's strange. She was just there a moment ago.
Just like when we were children. Gone without a trace. And she and her family disappeared without even a goodbye.
She and her family disappeared.
Miss Margarita, have you seen Ciaccona?
They'd have to flee.
Miss Ciaccona. She was squirreling off towards the harbour earlier. I thought that's where you were meeting, so I didn't say a word. She did look quite down, though. Never seen her wear such a gloomy face before.
Yeah, that was a new look there.
Thank you for letting us know, Ms. Margarita.
It's like facing what she didn't want to.
Why don't we split up and look for
or
her
was
at the
avoiding
harbor?
to kind of like get into that state. Head to the harbor. Arbor, right. Harbor. Earlier before.
The young birds left their cage, flapping frail wings as they fell to the ground.
Oh.
I never thought his words would reach into the depths I sealed away so long ago.
He did it on purpose.
Coming here implies
bring
you
her
worry
down.
about tomorrow's outcome. You intend to reveal the truth of the Sentinel to the public. But that revelation, it comes with a price. One you've paid before as a child. Remember?
That does sound like she and her family had to flee for a reason. So this might be like around the same. Like the cost of revealing the truth. Rain and thunder. It's getting gloomy. Gloomy, gloomy. Memories. Those are memories.
This is the past.
And here I thought you'd be much wiser than this.
Acolyte interrogator.
You know the dangers of pilgrimage, yet you all still cling to the same reckless path. Tell me, what drives such stubbornness?
The truth has its thorns, and the Golden Anthem has already paid its price. Do you wish to relive their fate?
Oh god. Oh my god. Traumatized.
Is that what you're trying to tell me with your play? But you know nothing of how the Golden Anthem responded.
Wow, the colors. The colors in her hair and this scene, especially both of them, they resemble like those
Allow me
reds.
to share the answer, Sir Acolyte.
Like dark.
Do you remember
red.
the
Wine
very
red,
first
like her
voice
hair
from
looks
the heavens?
pretty.
The one the people of Renesita
Vibrant.
kept alive in their hearts as they built
Whereas
their
the rest
homes on this
is
land?
dark. Like the trailer, it was like black and white. Wait, do you remember the very first voice from the heavens? The one the people of Renesita kept alive in their hearts as they built their homes on this island.
Surely you've seen The Golden Bough, yes? A play where people from various clans wear masks, singing and celebrating together. An occasion you now call Carnival.
And what of it?
It is words and songs. We are not your enemies. What you face here is something that is hard to describe, something I call reverberation.
Oh?
It exists forever, and you can never defeat it.
You pitiful fool. Off to the seas with that reverberation you believe in so dearly.
Oh?
The Order of the Deep seeks to banish us to the seas because they know they can't banish the truth.
Hear that? The bell they tolled. I will be the one to carry its sound forward.
She looks insane right now. I can't with the colors, the light, the lighting. Yeah, of course they stay silent.
The parallels, so striking. Just like the day the Poets Society boarded their sail. You, Ciaccona Toccata, blaspheming against the Sentinel.
Oh my god.
So this is the resonance they babbled on about. After all these years, another group of fools is ready to march down the same
Oh my god,
path.
she knew all of them.
Why are there always those who believe the Sentinel is some damn horse?
I don't like this guy's attitude.
The poets were at least clever enough to hold their tongues, but you have the nerve to parade your blasphemy through the streets. It almost makes those poets look noble by comparison.
Is that so, Sir Acolyte? I do hope you dream of this sentinel of yours every night, then.
Oh?
Spare me your sarcasm, you insolent bard!
I thought it was
You're
gonna
nothing
slap
but a
her, I
mouthy
swear.
relic, the last of what remains of your wretched family. Do
The
you
last?
not repent for your crimes?
Ah, so you've already tasted their fate, haven't you? You and your family, banished in the name of blasphemy.
This guy, I swear.
Such
I
a
get in my
dramatic
head.
turn of events. As cantors of the Sentinel, both the Toccata family and the Poet Society committed the same crime. Tell me,
The
what is the
Toccata family and
connection
the
between
Poet
you
Society.
and those poets?
You're nothing but a figment of my
Blasphemy, it's gonna
imagination.
say.
None of this concerns you. It was a price we were willing to pay. We have no regrets. When I was a child, I lacked the ability to prove the Sentinel's true form. But now, with the inverted tower shifting and the prophesied laureate among us, I believe the opportunity has presented itself for the truth to be...
Why she's stopping herself?
Opportunity. Indeed. The moment of choice dawns once more. Do you intend to repeat history? This time, dragging Rover along with you, boarding the pilgrim sail and clinging to hope as the storm carries you away.
Don't let him get into your head.
Isn't this what you're afraid of? You've unraveled the hand behind it all, but the Order will never allow such truths to see the light. Rover, Miss Carlotta, and all those you've gathered along the way will be forced to bear the consequences of your quest for the truth. And perhaps even that blessed maiden whose whereabouts remain a mystery to this day.
Blessed maiden. Okay, so this is like secondary, like side by side to the main story.
Even so,
It's linked,
will you two
obviously.
still insist on stepping onto that stage tomorrow? Have you really made your choice? I look forward to the arrival of tomorrow, Miss Poet.
He can break us. Oh, the book. She left it there.
Is this Ciaccona's sheet music? She was here. The vision I saw seems to have been recorded from this.
She wouldn't just drop it.
Ciaccona mentioned she always writes down her melodies on manuscript paper. Could this be?
Just taking a little peek inside. Wait, the title of this section.
It's a golden anthem.
Here we go.
An interrogation room. Being here reminds me of the many unanswered questions still hidden within these melodies. The girl in the Poets Society's study must have been Ciaccona when she was little. What happened last time was no accident. As the performer, her own melodies got entangled in the mix. But why was she there? And why are the Toccata family and the Poets Society accused of the same crime?
We're back here. We're about to learn.
Thank
what
you
a cutie.
for understanding everything.
The innocence. Are you talking to me?
Is there anyone else here besides you?
Oh, well, true. This didn't happen last time. You are Ciaccona, right?
You must have touched the Golden Anthem's music sheet. This is the story it holds. To be able to touch it...
Oh, man.
I am yesterday's...
To be able to touch it means you are someone I can trust, okay.
Child of ignorance. The actor now on stage, and the banished sinner of tomorrow. Ciaccona Toccata.
Oh, the banished sinner of tomorrow. What really happened back then?
Let me tell you. The story of the Golden Anthem doesn't just belong to the Poets Society. It also belongs to me. Ciaccona Toccata.
They're intertwined. I'm blind. Okay, Golden Anthem. These tales belong not only to the members of the Golden Anthem, but also to Ciaccona Toccata. You meet the little girl once more. She's neither of the past nor the present. She doesn't truly exist at all. She carries all of Ciaccona's stories, revealing the truth in this very place.
This is how it all started. A mysterious person showed the poets the truth about the Sentinel. Then they decided to become Knights of Raguuna. Back then, besides the conductor, there were others who helped organize things. That was us, the Toccata family. It didn't take long for the Order to notice us. To keep everyone safe, they gave my father a key to a study.
Okay, yes, a
Inside,
key. So it looks
there
very
were
small.
papers that could have destroyed the Order, if anyone would even believe them in the first place. It was blasphemy, but my father didn't hesitate. He took the key right away.
Was the fire on the Pilgrim's sail really an accident?
As you've already seen, I was also banished. You've probably heard a lot about the Pilgrim's sail from Brant.
Oh,
Usually,
Brant.
the
Yeah.
food and water in those ships aren't enough to get the people where they need to go. Even if they made it, the cold would get them. But on that ship, the Order made sure there was nothing.
Wow.
No food, no water.
That's
nothing.
beyond cruel.
And there were only 3 fools on board.
Wow.
As for the fire, the poets started it themselves.
Oh.
In the past, everyone thought they were brilliant cantors. But inside, only they understood how fake and arrogant all their poems and music really were. In their last moments before death, the poets just wanted to leave something real behind. But it was so cold out at sea, and wood for fire was already running low. So they set the cabin on fire, and met their ends in the flames.
One last fire. Because of the bonfires.
In the world they dreamed of, poets would no longer be shackled, and everyone could sing freely. That was their wish for the future when the curtain fell. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing inferno shall forge Raguuna's true gold.
That's deep.
But the Order was afraid. They didn't want any loose ends. So they went to salvage the ship's wreckage.
Well, of course it didn't stop there. The poets gave their legacy to the Ciaccona family. Well, I have inspiration, so... Those poems were already cursed. What if I just used the last one? The Ciaccona family were also banished.
Our crime was the same as the poets. Blasphemy. Our family wasn't like the Physalias, deeply rooted in tradition. Nor were we like the Mantellis, wielding power. We simply did what we thought was right, preserving everything for those who would come after us.
Oh, that's sad.
Compared to the Order, we were just a tiny speck of dust. Even if we'd kept the secret, they would have discovered it eventually. They would seize what the poets left behind and lock it away.
It's true, they weren't like a part of a big force, like Physaelius, Mantellis, yet not even a family like theirs could allow to get away with this type of information. They would seize what the poets left behind and lock it away.
Maybe if Father hadn't taken in the poet's legacy, the Ciaccona family would have escaped this fate. Perhaps none of this would have happened. If so, wouldn't it have been wiser to surrender it all to the Order back then?
No, you know that's not true.
The fate of the Ciaccona family might have taken a different turn. But when you face the Order of the Deep and their false divinity, our fate is no longer ours to control.
The Ciaccona family was also banished for hiding what the poets left behind. That's pretty sad. Very unfair too. So I can escape fate. Well, I ran out of this, but let's try it first, just to see. One last time. The poets gave their legacy to the Ciaccona
The
family.
Golden Anthem gave my father the key. At
Still
first,
more lore,
he
you
wouldn't
know?
let me near it because I was
More
too little.
backstory.
It wasn't until my mother, my uncle, and the rest of my family were one by one escorted onto pilgrim sails. Then, it was his turn. I still remember the day he handed me the key. The smile on his face.
So she was the last one. The last remaining
Don't
one.
see it as a burden, my child. Remember, true courage isn't hiding it away in your heart. Raise it like a torch, just like the sun, so it can light the way for others. Only this kind of courage can rid your father of the cowardice he showed toward you and your mother. Never forget, you are a Ciaccona.
Father wanted to tell everyone. So the Order put him on a pilgrim sail with the same charges. And that was the last time I saw him.
You have been playing for 3 hours.
Later,
Stop it,
after
I'm
I
in
became
the
a
middle of the
wandering
story.
garden poet, I started to feel what was in the melodies of the poets and my ancestors. A sincerity like none other.
So that's how she became one.
I wrote songs, weaving the stories my
Just
father
wandering
and the
freely.
poets discovered into musical scores. But what awaited me was the Order's banishment.
For blasphemy.
The Poet Society and our family could never prove whether the Sentinel's form is really that of a celestial steed. All we could do was hold on to our suspicions and the possible truth, waiting for someone to prove it. Now, that someone has come. She has reached the inverted tower.
She has indeed.
Now, I have that choice again. Do I reveal the truth? Always worrying about my next meal, wandering from place to place, being chased by acolytes. I'm used to it. But this time, I have you and my friends with me. I can't let you all repeat my fate. If we step onto that stage tomorrow, the Order will not stand idly by. He might even come after you and Carlotta.
Like I said,
Yeah, they won't
the
stop.
truth exists to be uncovered. I've made my choice. And once everyone hears the truth, I believe no one will question the choices you all made in the past. There are hints of the sea inside Ciaccona's melodies. You should take greater pride in being a poet.
Yes, you should.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding everything. Let's open the doors. I hope this time, the story ends differently.
It will. Ciaccona tells you everything that happened in the past. Whew, that was a lot. No wonder. No wonder she didn't want to get in too deep into said past and those memories. That are like a wound to the heart. There's a scar that just opened again.
This song, it's the one she performed last time. The melody is the same, but why does it sound so sad this time?
I'm still taking in that sound. Oh.
So, Miss Poet, have
He's
you
still
made your
talking.
decision?
This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write.
Oh, a stage. Saw the light.
Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone. I am the sea
It's in black and
wind
white
at
except the
Raguna's
hair.
walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns.
And a cheery
I am
little
a
lady.
nighthawk of wings of flame, soaring towards the celestial steed,
Oh,
whose praises I
wow.
sing, and whose true form I behold.
That's beautiful.
I know what you're
Connecting her
thinking.
past self.
You're worried I might end up on the same path you did.
Those tears, though.
Go on.
What that happened so fast, I can't. Keep going. Feel it.
Follow your heart. I'll be with you. Till the end.
Oh. Oh my god.
A
That's what
penniless
friends
bard
are
and
for.
the laureate roving in a foreign land. Together, we rise up against the Order of the Deep itself.
What a gorgeous cutscene. They keep doing it. Always so right.
But as long as the seeds of doubt are planted, the kindling in Raguna will eventually ignite to forge its true gold. There! Now, how's that for a story worth telling?
Oh, we like this change of energy, just like A Knight's Tale. Let's
Speaking
get
of which,
it.
have you ever read that novel? It's about a knight on a quest to challenge a giant in the name of justice.
A knight on a quest to challenge a giant in the name of justice.
The knight is also accompanied by a squire. Time after time, they throw themselves at the seemingly invincible giant. I am no Montelli, acolyte of the Order of the Deep, or Knight of Raguna. But still, I shall lead the charge. Yahoo! Mount up,
Yes!
Sir Knight! To battle we go!
We love that. We're not turning our backs on this. Reveal the truth on stage between 12 and 4. It's definitely not 12 or 4 p.m., so... Kaboom! Pretty Pretty, pretty. 12. It is time. It's like go big or go home. We'll see what will happen. Because the Order will not like this. But we have each other. And we have the truth.
As the forgotten songs rise once more, a tale of the past I shall tell.
Oh, here we go.
This is the story of those who were accused of blasphemy.
Included herself.
They were once poets, singing songs for the divinity and the Order. This is how their music became known to all.
Say it
Until
loud.
one day, they stumbled upon a truth that could not be proven. The Sentinel, whom we've always revered, is not what they seem. The true divinity granting us blessings is a majestic celestial steed that gallops across the high seas and soars through the skies.
More people are gathering.
And the teachings in our scriptures? Lies. Lies
that
told to
momentum.
us by the Order.
Uh-oh. We got that uninvited guest.
Ask yourselves this. Why would Imperator, who once sent Renacita voices from the heavens, allow their people to suffer aboard those pilgrim sails? How could poets who once sang the praises of the Sentinel come to curse and resent Renacita, a land they loved so much?
True. Oh,
People
trapped.
of Renacita, have you ever wondered why the Order forbids us from seeing their earliest scriptures? Why did none of the fools that boarded the pilgrim sail ever thank the Sentinel?
The acolytes are making their move. And I'm gonna stop them.
Imperator and Draguna have always stood united. Yet lately, they seem to have vanished from our dreams. Why is that?
Ciaccona Toccata. In the name of Imperator and Primus
Oh, God.
Fenrico, you are hereby under arrest. You will face the full weight of
For
the law
using
at the
her
Order
voice.
Penitentiary.
Right. You will.
Is that so?
Little sassy
And what are the
bound.
charges this time, if I may ask?
Blasphemy!
Oh god, those guys are just
Oh,
too
the
close-minded.
same old tricks again. Is this how the Order intends to keep the truth hidden?
Save your empty words for your confession to the Sentinel.
Confession to the Sentinel, yeah. They're trying to intimidate me. Whee!
Damnation! She's not working alone!
This is nice. This is nice. Her face is like, yeah, try to catch me if you can. Dum-dums.
Farewell, Sir Acolyte. Oh, and just a little
See.
tip for you. Keep your eyes on the audience below.
Oh, because now we are kind of like cornered in the
Let's
center.
see how much of the Order's hypocrisy these empty words can unveil.
She's really pretty.
I have faith. The music of the Golden Anthem will one day echo across Raguna's skies again.
Yep, yep. Cutscene incoming. Oh, the sun just speaking.
Phew.
Pretty. Well, that worked.
A masked hero suddenly appeared, rescuing the bard right when she was about to be apprehended by the Order.
Talk about a perfect ending.
But that's a story for another time.
Or turn of events. The apple's gonna fall on her head now. Why do I get the feeling? Or am I just making things up? So
you know
cute.
what this means for you, right? Even with a mask on,
I'm a
people will still
fugitive.
recognize the laureate.
I told you I will stand by your side.
I'm now a wanted
I did.
criminal by the Order.
Sounds exciting. So I guess that makes us partners in crime. Adorable.
Now this is what a real poet, no, wait, a real knight is supposed to be. Well then.
Oh, now she'll sing for me and play for me?
This room
is our final stage. Now, it's your turn to step onto it.
You will witness a different world.
You arrogant hypocrites!
Led by curiosity and wonder, you step forward.
I am the gentle sea breeze, sweeping through Whisperwind Haven and towards Raguna's high walls.
Aw, she's happy. Those little moments of happiness.
Have you decided on your answer? I look forward to the public trial.
Perhaps our fates are not so different after all.
It is time, sinner against the Sentinel.
But you.
I will continue to sing.
As long as there are those who breathe and see.
My eternal summer
there's the bird.
will never fade.
Oh, that's pretty. She was flowing. Glowing, I mean. And flowing, I mean, with the music. The music is our guidance.
Do you feel
You
it?
really do feel like
The
closing your
breeze from
eyes when you
Whisperwind
hear
Haven.
that.
You can even catch the faint scent of wet grass. Next thing you know, maybe an apple will fall on our heads. Or maybe a big grey wolf will leap out and chase a
Oh my
squirrel
God,
down a
imagine.
rabbit hole.
Something unexpected. I really thought an apple will fall in her head, but
Thank you,
the way it
Rover.
just made it extra silly. Oh, don't be thankful. I'm thankful for you.
I don't have the Blessed Maiden's miracles, nor the powers of a hero. I'm just a wandering bard.
So be one. It's her story. Right? Can compare.
The only thing I can offer is to immortalize this moment. I will carry all the stories about you with me.
And that way it will stay in people's hearts.
By the way, I met a man at Margarita's who claims to be a playwright. You should watch out for him.
A playwright. I have met a playwright before as well.
I'm not entirely sure who he really is, but my guess is that he might be the Resonator who's been working with the Order.
That man. I'll keep that in mind. Are we parting ways?
Here.
Please, no.
You can have this music sheet. I'm heading off on a new mission.
She's really giving that piece of her, like such an important piece of her, to me? What kind of mission, though? She's embarking on a new adventure. She's inspired.
An escape mission. Starting today, I'm no longer just a wandering bard. I've got the Order hunting me now. A journey like this, it's begging to be written into a story.
Oh god. Then I guess I'll write mine.
Don't you worry. I still remember our promise. About the song I wrote you. We will meet again, and I'll sing it for you, I swear.
Oh, I'm so eager for it.
After all, we're partners in crime now.
That we are. Oh, an apple fell. Not in her head, though. Almost in mine, by the way. That would have been funnier. Oh?
My Lord Primus, it seems your plan has not gone quite as you'd hoped.
Oh god. See?
You sought to revive the Blasphemous Poets Society, spreading their legacy to stoke the fires of prejudice, and through my aid summon daemons to sow fear across Raguna City.
Didn't work as you wanted, though.
I care not for labels of good or evil. My only care is Raguna's order and chaos.
I don't like this guy, corrupted one.
Fear
Evil.
is but one tool among many
Evil.
to maintain stability.
Ah, truly the words of one in possession of great power. Such lines are rare, even in plays. And yet, why do you seem so restless, Lord Fenrico? This is hardly the character I expected from you. Is it that foreign laureate that unsettles you so? Or perhaps that insignificant Toccata girl?
What do you mean insignificant?
Or is it something else you seek?
He does.
Out of respect for our partnership, some things are better left unsaid.
Of course. As you will, Lord Fenrico.
Wait. You were the one who led the Poet Society to that lithograph, weren't you? I've heard whispers of your presence at Whisperwind Haven around that time. Whenever you were asked, you claimed to be seeking inspiration. Why are you doing this?
As you've said yourself, out of respect for our partnership, some things are better left unsaid.
Oh, the mystery.
There was no deception. Indeed, I was seeking inspiration. In the end, I found a story about birds in a cage. The birds, having uncovered the truth, must decide. Will they choose to fly into the unknown, or remain caged within the familiar? Ah, Lord Fenrico, a word of reminder. Just as the young Toccata mentioned, how long has it been since you last dreamed of your true divinity?
Oh?
Armed with a wooden spear and a broken helmet, the knight charged at the windmill. His squire, ever loyal, trailed close behind as if becoming one with the knight. Together they charged again and again, true knights in spirit, ignoring the countless wounds they bore. Truly astonishing. Even if you took such a script, what could you possibly accomplish, Hecate?
Hecate? But that's like the boss we already fought, right? What could you possibly accomplish, Hecate? Huh? Okay. Are they in the same line of power? Like his words were like stinging, though he remained silent. No. Also, this is not over. See, so yeah, the event keeps going just to uncover more about the story. I'm taking this. I'm taking this. And we have yet to find the second ending. But I will do that by myself, because the point here was the story. And oh my. That was just the way it ended right now. It took me pretty off guard. This Cristoforo guy is everywhere. It's not the first time we see him. Pretty sure he very briefly appeared talking to Prolova like a couple patches back. So it's like he seems to be orchestrating everything behind curtains, like altering the direction of things, controlling fate in a way, controlling the way things unfold for reasons yet unknown, but that will surely and slowly be revealed as the story goes. For inspiration, he says. He's like enjoying it at the same time. So I was like, that smug face, I was smiling in a way. I mean, he sided with the Order, so we know they have ulterior motives. Especially them, reasons to instigate and expand fear, which means gaining control. But, oh wow, just to see Ciaccona shut off like that, when faced with her past, that she was trying the whole time hard to keep like under the rug. This whole time she's been trying to stay afloat pretty much. Her music, which is her language, not yet lost in the sea. Like, she's so cheerful and positive, influencing those around her through her music, her words, her tales. Very beautiful ones. She's very interesting as a character, and her past has been very unfairly dictated. Her whole life. Coming off as a blasphemous person, which is something that's not to be tolerated by the Order. You know, trying to uncover truths that are supposed to be lies. Boom, she's an instant outcast, and she's been living like that her whole life. And continues to be. But now she's free. That was good. It's crazy how so many have been silenced just like that, which is the Order's ways of operating and controlling, and they have been for a while, but not for too long, because we have been uncovering quite a few truths the people deserve to know. But to see this was an event and how they merge her story with the main story in a way was definitely new. I don't think we've had this before. I was confused at first. I was like, wait, but where is her companion quest? I was like getting confused, like, is there one or am I just tripping? So I'm intrigued to see if they will do more of this and like this. But that was fun. It really immersed me, and oh wow, 2.4 is almost here. And I am very ready for more. If you have made it this far, no, I'm really thankful and happy, very happy to have you here. listening and being a part of this with me. See you next time.